And the Secret Service confirmed this week that cocaine was found at the White House over the weekend. An investigation continues on the cause and how it even got into the West Wing. Welcome back to Capitol Review. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz, and our Mark Hall talks to the Hill's Alex Gangitano on what this could mean for the Biden administration. Hey there, Mark.
Tasmin, thank you. Now, Alex Gangitano, thank you for joining us and welcome back to Capitol Review. Let's get right to it. Plenty to cover. Let's first talk about the response to this White House situation when it went into precautionary closure. D.C. Fire Department also responded. What prompted such an alertness?
Yeah, so when this we're hearing now, it was in the form of a baggie, was found in the White House complex. The fire department got involved, the Secret Service got involved to close the complex for a little, and they evaluated what this substance was. The initial evaluation on Sunday kind of led them to believe that it was cocaine, and then when they put it in for further testing yesterday, the Secret Service confirmed that yes, in fact, it was cocaine that was found. We're hearing that it was with part of the West Wing tour where you have to drop your phone in a cubby before you can go inside, is around where the baggie of drugs was found, and that the investigation is ongoing into who it was or if they'll ever be able to find out who it was.
I mean, what does this mean moving forward? Or more important, at least for now, how's the Biden administration responding to this?
Yeah, so the administration has really been pushing out that this is a Secret Service issue. Don't involve us or don't ask us too many questions. I mean, today we heard some of the White House spokesmen say, you know, I understand that this is a topic that people are very interested in learning about and hearing about, and it's a, you know, a scandalous topic in so many words, but there's only so much they can say. One thing that they were willing to respond to, actually, though, was the former president, Donald Trump, who said that this cocaine must have belonged to the president or his son, Hunter Biden, who has struggled with addiction issues in the past. And the White House came back and said that, you know, it must be frustrating for Trump to see the accomplishments of the Biden administration when his administration was not able to accomplish things of this level between manufacturing and jobs and things like that. So they're using it as our agenda is better than yours, so maybe you should back off on the personal attacks.
Does this have any impact, you think, on 2024? I mean, there's just so much swirling around, you know, this upcoming race anyway. How impactful do you think this could be?
Right. I think this is one of the many things swirling, but the fact that conservative media, the former president, were really quick to lump in Hunter Biden here because of his past issues with drugs, that I do think this is something that Republicans will keep hammering on and saying, well, your son had this issue, and Hunter Biden, anytime he's in the headlines, it's bad news for the president. He's about to go into a federal court later this month after he pleaded guilty to tax and gun charges. So his presence in the headlines will continue, and that is always not something that the president and his team want.
Well, as you know, it's 2023. It's probably not fair for me to ask you to go back 30 years, but do you think that it's 2023 as opposed to 1993, that this will be digested a little bit differently, even though, you know, obviously that these are talking points for the president's opponents?
That's right. I think right now, besides how the former president reacted, we're hearing from some Republicans questions like, how was the security breach happened? You know, who has to go through security? Who doesn't have to go through as tough of security? And how could something like this happen? So I do think that is definitely fair game from Republicans to be focusing on the security impacts of this, of how do things get into the White House? And if it was a tourist, you know, that this needs to not happen again. That illicit substances or whatever else isn't allowed to go into the White House can go in and slip through the cracks. So I think we're going to be hearing a lot of that, but it will be interesting to see what Republicans go the extra length to attribute it to the president and his son and make it into a broader issue about their personal problems.
Alex Gangitano from The Hill, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.